EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. This evening, the camper to this divisional round. It's the New York Giants and the Atlanta Falcons. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Now look at this, a reverse right out of the gate. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Penix. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks, but right now it's been a lot of double coverage, it's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
On 3rd down, Penix. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. He's got it! And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
At the 27-yard line.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the New York Giants and the Atlanta Falcons. Only one spot remaining in Conference Championship Weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the divisional round finale. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18, Hawk 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Darts coming out throwing. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Running down the left side, and he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play, and that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. On first down, here's Dart. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
19, 18. 7 Pirates. Trap 60, trap 60.
Dart out of the shotgun. Completed to his running back. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 6-0 lead right away. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock. And I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Gano ready to send this away. On the return, here's Ray McLeod. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
There's no rest to my shutting down. Whenever I get your money up, believe what I got, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all the books. I do it for all of my people now.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Penix to the air to start us off. Man downfield, and he finds London. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38.
Cougar 19. Go.
Firing quickly is Penix, complete. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds. What a play for them, but will it stick? Oh, we got a flag down. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Penix here from the gun. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. They got 24 yards on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Gets this out quickly to London. And he's taken down at the 30. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Falcons will have a first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, smash Bronco. Come on, ready?
They go play action. Here's Penix. Lays out left side and gets it. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Penix now. The throw is caught. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. That one complete to Pitts. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. Kyle Pitts with the touchdown. Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
18. Shut up. 60 Bobcat. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. He's gonna push one deep down the right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with though here. We've got 2nd down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Panther 80. Panther 11. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Warriors 70. Let's go.
From the gun, here's Dart. He finds Neighbors right side. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Here goes Dart to the air. He lets one fly deep downfield. Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants break the tie here in the 1st. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Gano's point after is good. And the Giants take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Gano ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This our last play of the quarter.
18 Cardinal. 8.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. That'll do it for 1 quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. It's a 14-7 game. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They've got a 1st to begin the fray. Penix working from the gun. All in left side. And this one doesn't go far. Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 50-yard line.
From the shotgun, Penix. Completed over the middle. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
On the stop. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 11. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Offense up to the line fast.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That one to set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain to find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. It's a perfect play.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Extra point by Q is up and good. And the Falcons tie things up at 14.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Here's start now. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He's throwing deep to the left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. And no luck on his first look of the game. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Darts looking to throw. He's looking deep once again. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
1st down, New York.
Dart gonna throw again. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're gonna say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up, 2nd and 10. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
60 by 6. Drag him 60. 18 left. 18 left. 60.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. Escapes the pocket.
Oh, man, those defensive players hate slipping quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. He evades them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Giants with an extra moment to decide whether to go for it or not. That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. Oh, quick throw here, left side. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Only took him one play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line.
Let's go now. Get up.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They pick up 20 yards there, and the Falcons will have a first.
Okay, we both know this pace can't continue, but they got to enjoy it as they can. And that football shouldn't go to anybody else until that defense proves they can stop them.
First down, and they go right back to it. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. They just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Robinson again here on second. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so third down now.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7. To the air with Penix. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So with the Falcons set to punt on 4th, on comes Bradley Pinion. And they'll down this kick at the 11-yard line, so long field ahead on this next possession. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Chased out to his right. That's completed right side. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only took him one play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. Looking to throw. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Graham Gano and the Giants field goal unit out. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. One last play before the break.
Panther 60, let's go now. Viking 18, 7 Pirates, Dragons 69, Mustang 19, 18 Raptor, 18 Raptor.
The final throw before the break. He puts some power on a deep one left. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Starting the half with Robinson. Jukes out a one-stop. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Check go.
Penix now on first down. Looking. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
70 Timberwolf. Trap 60. Trap 60. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Street. Street. Ready.
Penix facing a third and long. Launches one deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he's getting the call for the second time this game.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
6, 19 Lion. Buffalo 18.
Throwing on first down. It starts. He puts some juice on a deep. They connect on the deep shot. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
Gain of 40 yards.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
19 tight. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Panther 11. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Hut, hut.
On first down. Here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it.
Second and 10.
They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Viking 18. Go.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. has him running the comeback. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Penix here from the gun. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
That's good.
For a play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Let's go.
Penix now to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake.
Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons take a third-quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Coup on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead.
Falcons 21, Giants 17. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And that one bounces through the end zone for a
The
touchback.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. And he will slide down just a little bit shy of getting that first down, but better to avoid the hit. Smart play there. That's going to set up second and 1 at most. Dart out of the shotgun. A throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense in the hurry up here. Now Dart. Finds a seam down the middle. And this is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. It's a 31-yard play, and it's good enough for a New York first down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. The Giants have the ball, and they have work to do to save their playoff run. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here first and goal. They'll throw it again. The back grabs it. He has the New York touchdown. The Giants take a 4th quarter lead. Missed to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants push their lead to 3. Gano ready to send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And they get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Penix off the play action. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. That's complete inside the 35. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 4th quarter lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. You got middle field open or close. So you got single eye or too high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Back to throw, here starts. He beams one deep right side. It is caught at the 20. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants take a 4th quarter lead. Missed to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants push their lead to 3. Ready to send this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, a couple yards short at the 23.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Play fake, Penix. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because he nailed that one.
Now we'll try a deep shot down the left side. Big game downfield. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Robinson on the inside give. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Staying with Robinson. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead.
The score, Falcons 35, Giants 31. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Dart gonna throw again. Hits his running back. And he's gonna be brought down at the 35-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
RPO quickly into the hands of Neighbors. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Got a man and Neighbors has it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Giants needing 4 points. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
He'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
You give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That is your old-school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to throw. He's got it! They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left, and after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here he is to throw. And the hit separates the football, and that is what ends this game. What a play! So the Falcons earn the win in this one. All right, so their spot in the conference championship game is booked. And now, Brock, gotta imagine those Super Bowl dreams.